at GTX for 12 years.
I did. Divisional sales leader for 3 of those years.
And no times are different now, and I'd be willing to accept 110. Hope for bonuses.
Well, our base salary is $65,000 a year for regional sales directors.
I responded to an ad for the vice president of marketing.
Well, we've had a number of highly qualified applicants for that position.
I'm a highly qualified applicant for that position. I'm a highly qualified applicant for that position. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I must have just had too many cups of coffee while I was sitting in your waiting room for 2 hours. Thanks for your time, Joyce. Just between the two of us, you probably skipped the Diet Cokes. They're not helping you.
Hey, this is your entertainment ticket. Get us every day at www.yeticket.com. I am Stephen Leibowitz.
And I am Al McGee, baby.
That's right. Now and I are critics, and we criticize.
Yeah.
Right. And today we're going to criticize the movie The Company Men.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, what's this movie about?
Well, this movie about where these people work for a certain company for a number of years and built the company up, did great work, but they either got fired or they got laid off. And it shows the effect on them mentally, with their family, and financially, too. In other words, it's what's going on in your life.
Correct, yes. Definitely relevant to today's world, although it's actually showing you how it affects, the upper echelon.
Yeah, the upper management people,
know,
not the people working in the warehouses
right.
and things like that.
The people who are making the six-figure salary people.
Right. And this is about a shipbuilding company and how they build it up and things like that. For example, and this is Ben Affleck. Man, kudos, great acting in this film. Ben Affleck's sort of like out of the there is like multiple stories going on. Ben Affleck is like one of the first executives to get let go. He's got like a 6-figure job. He's got a great house, plays
great family.
Golf, Porsche driving, pretty wife.
Yes, so
2.5 kids.
Yes.
Also in this, Tommy Lee Jones. I'm glad to see him again. Man, where you been, Tommy? Come on back. Great acting in this too.
We're still at least 75 short. What about Deborah Hayes, Senior Director of Accounting and Maritime Sales?
Deborah Hayes has 10 years with the company and outstanding evaluations.
She also has a husband with a successful law practice and 2 kids who will be delighted to have Mommy at home.
She's 60. I doubt her kids are still living at home, much less calling her Mommy. Phil Woodward's back on this list.
He fits the criteria.
Wasn't talking to you, Dick.
He's grossly overpaid and just blew a $500 million.
Shut up.
The list is still preliminary, Gene.
I'm looking, and all I see are people who are over 50 with enough young ones thrown in to protect us against litigation.
No, I'm confident that all of these dismissals will stand up to outside legal scrutiny.
What about ethical scrutiny?
We're not breaking any laws, Gene.
I guess I always assumed we were trying for a higher standard than that, Paul.
Jones, Chris Cooper, Kevin Costner.
Oh man, go back. Chris Cooper was the emotional tag in this film, and man, he really did a great job.
He was brilliant, absolutely. Chris Cooper. Of course, these are not surprises, And Kevin Costner, who this is not kudos to Kevin Costner. This is like a small role for him. It's actually, once again, that proves there are no small roles. Only small actors.
But also, I gotta give a credit out to Craig T. Nelson too, as the head of the company too.
Oh yes,
he really played this role very well too. This is a guy who's never out of a job anyway, but he really played this role very well.
All right, so anyway, Al, here's some of the things one issue that some people have is like how do you feel sorry for a guy like Ben Affleck who's making a 6-figure salary, who actually still throughout the movie doesn't accept his he's still it's more important for him to keep up his golf club membership than it is to pay the mortgage.
Yeah, but not only him, but the Chris Cooper character was the same way too. In fact, his wife didn't even want him to come home before 6 because she didn't want the neighbors to know that he got laid off too. So it shows you how these people are affected by losing their jobs and losing their income. I can relate to that because I've had all those lives. The upper management and things like that and got let go. So, that's why I can identify with this film. And it almost told the truth, too, in this film, The Company Men. That's why I enjoyed this film.
All right. Al, how many palm trees you giving it?
I'm going to give it 4 palm trees. Why? Storyline, the acting, the setting, the timing. 4 palm trees. That means it's a great film. 4 out of 5 palm trees.
All right, Al, I go just a little bit below 3.5 palm trees.
Why is that?
3.5, like I said before, the fact that I really, couldn't identify with these people, and I couldn't. You know what? Oh, the big six-figure guy lost his job too.
Well, yeah, because you might ask the question.
Now it is a brave choice to go that way. I give it to that. But listen, it's still a good film. I still recommend it. I'm only half palm tree less than you.
Yeah.
But I just figured, some of the characters, I had a harder time identifying some of the characters. Some of the things I knew where the movie was going in many areas.
Well, I didn't know where it was going in many areas. Yes, but some of it was a little bit typical, but I didn't see where it was going in many of the areas. There was a couple of things there you could have guessed what was going to happen to that particular character, but in the end, we didn't see the ending. We didn't see that coming.
All right, then. Anyway, I am Stephen Leibowitz.
And I'm Al McGee.
You can get us every day at www.yeticket.com. Be sure to catch us every day.
And the day after, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Maggie.
For what?
For everything. To let you down.
You haven't let me down.
Yeah, I did.
You were never here before. And now you are.